The body was in splash zone and we don't have any information. Crewmates did not see anybody running or venting, so we all decided to skip. I have to remember that Baron was with me. There are 3 scientists and 3 guardian angels, both with a 60% chance, 2 engineers with a 70% chance, and 1 shapeshifter with a 60% chance. Wait, wasn't that Rose? It's highly unlikely it's a shapeshifter. I'll try to make everyone believe that it's Rose, but it's highly unlikely that it's a shapeshifter. No! I can't believe she managed to convince everyone to skip. She claimed that she was the host and that there are 2 shapeshifters in this game. I recorded the settings until the last 2 seconds, and I'm sure it said only 1 out of the 3 imposters is a shapeshifter with a 60% chance. She said that it was a shapeshifter and that she was in reactor. If she was really in reactor, then Maroon should have vouched for her, but nobody did. Now I can't even call a meeting because the emergency cooldown and the kill cooldown are the same. GG's, it's over. Okay, that was a close one. So my imposter partners managed to get a double kill last round, and when one of the bodies got reported, Gray told everyone that he saw me vent and that I was sus. Luckily, the crewmates had my back because there are 15 engineers with 100% chance, so pretty much everybody is an engineer. Seeing someone vent doesn't really indicate that they're the imposter or that they're really sus. None of us imposters got sus in that meeting, and no crewmate was sus in that meeting either. There are 2 scientists and 6 guardian angels with a 70% chance, and 1 out of the 3 imposters is a shapeshifter with a 50% chance, so hopefully one of my imposter partners got this role. Also, we have a sweet 10 seconds on our kill cooldown, which is, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, balanced by the number of tasks that the crewmates have. When I told everybody to skip, I didn't expect the majority of the people would actually skip. Fingers crossed though, Gray does not die in the next meeting. When communications were sabotaged last round, somebody claimed that they saw Gray coming out with a vent, and they assumed that he was an imposter because engineers can't vent when communications are down. Now this is one of 2 things: either Gray just came out of the vent as communications were sabotaged, or 2, one of my imposter partners who got the shapeshifter role shapeshifted into Gray and intentionally vented in front of one of the crewmates to make it seem as Gray was the imposter. Regardless of what actually happened, Gray was really sus during the meeting, and I hopped on the sussing train. If I use that term ever again, please make sure to unsubscribe. I doubled down on the sussing, reminding everyone about how Gray thought that I was the imposter despite the fact that I vented, since, you know, everybody is an engineer, but I said that we should probably skip since one of the imposters is a shapeshifter. I was hoping that by doing that, when they eventually vote out Gray, and it turns out that he was not the imposter, that the crewmates will trust me and take my word. That failed, so I can only hope that Gray does not die in the next meeting. Please, come on. I really wished I could get a kill on communications, but I thought it was too risky. 4, 2, 2, so 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. Wait, no, it was one of the gods that left during the meeting. That means we only need 1 kill to win. Gray was not really sus during the meeting, but we decided to vote him anyway, or rather the crewmates decided to do so. And GG's, easy win. Whoever the engineer and the scientists are, I have to protect them with my life. Well, maybe that's a bit too extreme. Alright, I have to figure out who the other scientist is and who are the 2 engineers. There is 1 shapeshifter with 100% chance and 3 guardian angels with 100% chance. Once a meeting is called or a body gets reported, I'm going to try to ask who are the engineers and the scientists. I'm going to try to follow them for about 2 rounds or so to make sure that they are clear and not actually an imposter pretending to be a scientist or pretending to be an engineer. Also, since it's a fact and not a probability that one of the imposters is a shapeshifter, if I see somebody kill, I have to follow them instead of reporting the body immediately.
A few moments later.
Banana died last round, and when I asked who are the engineers and who are the scientists, nobody revealed their roles yet. Apparently, during that round, majority of people were in docks. I'm not sure where that was. Whoever reported the body did not mention where the body was. Between the time when Banana died and his body was reported, I think it's enough time for the imposter to vent and get away from the scene. We don't have any info or suspect, so it's natural for us to skip. Interesting. Although I didn't get to know who my scientist partner is and who are the two engineers, I did get out of information including 3 suspects. First off, let's start by analyzing Banana's death during the first round. So I asked in this meeting who was the person who reported Banana's body and where it was. Turns out that Lime was the person who found Banana's body, and he said that it was next to reactor. Now I remember something interesting. Lime asked Orange where he was, but Orange did not respond. A few moments before I realized that Banana was dead, I was doing a task in reactor and Orange was, I guess, faking the crystal's task next to the ladder. My theory is that after I left reactor, Orange killed Banana, but Lime caught him, and assuming that it was a shapeshifter, Lime asked Orange where he was, but Orange didn't respond, which in theory confirms the fact that Orange is indeed an imposter. Or at least that's what Lime is trying to do to hide his real identity. Now let's talk about this round where White died. Communications were still sabotaged, so Blue and I went there to fix them. I knew that Blue had upper communications handled, so I decided that maybe I should go and fix the lower one. Green had already fixed it once I arrived, so I checked vitals and found out that Banana died. I think he died a few moments after we fixed the sabotage, so I started searching for his body and went with Green to the greenhouse. Then White's body got reported by Maroon. Maroon said the body was in Jokko, which for those of you who don't know is the area where the greenhouse, the reactor and the lab locations are. Here's what's interesting. Lime came from the jungle area where he met me and Green near communications. And when I asked Maroon again where the body was, he told me that it was a top of greenhouse. So I think both Lime and Maroon are sus. Me and Green were literally at the top of greenhouse, but we didn't find any bodies. Okay. I guess that means we're back to Orange and Lime being suspects. To summarize all the yapping that I did last round, Orange is a sus because even though Lime gave him the benefit of the doubt for it actually being a shapeshifter, he did not respond. And Lime is also a suspect because he came from the area where White died. Cyan and Red, and also Green and Black, claimed that they were both together for the majority of that round and that they could clear each other. If 2 people died last round, I would have questioned that, but since only 1 person died, I kind of believe them. It also seems like Green, Lime, and Black were together for a time, because Lime said that Purple was kind of sus because they left Purple and Maroon together in Lookout, and now that Maroon is dead, they think that it's probably Purple. That is a common mistake for imposters to make, even experienced ones like me. So even though Purple is like level 6 or something, that still doesn't make her clear. Oh, RIP Green. I'm too late and the imposter probably left the scene a long time ago. I wonder if anybody else died. Wait, we're really close to a task win. Through the process of elimination, I deduced that Lime, Tan, Orange, and Black were all suspects. And it seemed like most of the crewmates were down to vote out Lime. Fortunately, I was wrong, but I don't really regret it, and we're not really losing much. If anything, we're close to a task win. I suggested to the crewmates that we should probably pair up, because I think it's going to be really handy at this stage of the game. We're gonna discuss who should be with who in the next meeting. Yeah, the NOOB excuse won't work for Purple anymore. Cyan said that the body was somewhere in the jungle area, and he said that he saw Tan running away from the body. Or rather, coming from that area. I'm not sure what he meant. But regardless, Tan was a suspect, and so was Purple. Apparently, Purple claimed that she was in the lookout, but if I remember correctly, Black went there and said that he didn't see Purple there. Last round, Black and Lime said that they both left Purple with Maroon on lookout. I don't think that the noob excuse will work for Purple anymore. We're close to a task win though, so I would rather not take a chance in voting either of them in the next meeting.
2 hours later.
I can't believe this. I can't freaking believe this. How did they come to the conclusion that I was the imposter? Like, who managed to twist the words of... Oh my god. The body was recent. I spent the majority of that round on vitals because I was done with most of my tasks and I was just watching vitals to see who died. Orange then reported the body and said that he literally saw Rose shapeshift into me. He made it clear that he saw Rose shapeshift and literally said to vote out Rose. Purple then twisted the words of Orange and made it look like I was the person who shapeshifted. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point, this noob Purple threw the game. Had he not lied about... I'm done. Click the video on screen for more Among Us content. I'm done.